Thank you so much, Abraham. There's much love here for you. A thought just occurred to me in the conversation that you just had about the gestation, our vortex, how it will appear in time. It's got to go through this gestation period. Things may not.
In perfect time, as a matter of fact.
Beautiful. They may not occur immediately.
Unless it's perfect time.
A thought that has been presented by folks that I know that understand these concepts are that negative ideas, negative situations or circumstances, if they're not careful, can occur like this.
Not unless the timing's right.
Right.
Not unless the vibration not unless the environment has been prepared for it. In other words, nothing asserts itself into your experience. If you practice it long enough, you will prepare the environment for the unwanted experience.
But it takes time, though. It's all in perfect time, I guess. Lord is perfect.
So what are you getting at?
Well, my thing is, my belief, and of course it's my belief, so it's a reality to me, that bad circumstances don't just happen because we think about them right away.
They don't just come out of the blue.
Right.
They come out of sometimes the oblivious.
Right.
They come out of a vibration that's practiced, but the reason it feels like they sneak up on you is because you're unaware that things are coming in response to your vibration.
Right.
People think that they're coming in response to their action or coming in response to their words. So when something that they don't want comes, then they want to say that they didn't have anything to do with it. People don't want to hear that you create your own reality when the reality that you're creating is something unwanted. So we've been saying it didn't come out of the blue, it came out of the oblivious. You were offering a vibration and practicing it and perfecting it and becoming an expert at it, expert enough that you prepared the perfect environment for it to manifest. And you apparently either were unaware that you were doing it, or you were willing to put up with the negative emotion that was present all the time you were doing it.
My challenge is getting them to understand that. Try to communicate that to them. And then,
words don't teach. It's life experience that teaches. But here's what we've discovered. Do all of your teaching answer only the questions that are asked. Otherwise, it's like trying to push a noodle. If they're not asking, they won't hear you at all.
Right.
But watch for the opportunity to point out to them the correlation between their thought and what's happening when it's thought of what they want. In other words, let your teaching moments be about the things that are working out the way they want them to.
Right.
And point out to them the things that you were aware of that they were doing that you see are the basis and the reason for that. Because almost without exception, when you talk to someone about their negative creation as you are witnessing it, two things happen. First of all, they get defensive right away. But beyond that, you can't point that out without taking a dip in your vibration. Because you can't look at that and be in the strength and concert with your own source energy. So now you're just two people out of the vortex having a conversation, and the loudest voice is going to dominate, but not much good comes out of that. Where if you let your teaching moments come from your appreciation of what you're acknowledging as value, and so now the words that are flowing forth from you, you're in complete concert with the source within you. Now your power of influence is much mightier, you see. And you're going to reach the place. You're often there, but we want to shine a spotlight on it here. You're going to reach the place where you're going to stand so solidly in your knowledge of well-being, not only for yourself but for them as well, that even when they are asking you to look at them when things are not going well, your true knowing of who they are will be so dominant that you won't have to leave your vortex in order to have the discussion. And then every part of their life experience can be a teaching moment, an uplifting, valuable moment, because you'll stay in your stride, you'll stay in your groove, you'll stay in your power, you'll stay in your clarity, and you'll be inspired to the right thing at the right time, and the universe will line you up with the perfect opportunity. How much fun is it to have an experience with someone? Start again. You can know all that you know and want them to know too, and just talk until they don't want to be around you anymore. Or you can be so aware of who they are and what they want, and so in sync with the idea of that occurring, that now you have created a grid that will line up with their grid, and you're going to have meaningful moments together that always bring the knowing. Isn't it fun to have an experience with someone where you both get something really big at the same moment? So, are we talking about teaching moments, or are we talking about cooperative moments? Are we talking about you imparting knowledge that you hold to someone else who doesn't hold it? Or are we talking about knowledge that they seek and knowledge that you seek, and maybe it's even knowledge that you have already found, but the universe providing the perfect moment in time for them to get what they've been seeking, and you getting to stand there in the middle of them getting it? And for you, co-creating, but for you, that's what perfect timing is. As teachers, you want to be there when they get it. It's the thing that is so exhilarating to us. We come to these gatherings and we're out here on the leading edge with you, really on the leading edge. So much today, never considered before, and certainly never understood before by as many who are now understanding it. So you sit in your quiet enough contemplation and close enough to alignment with who you truly are to hear the nugget when it comes. And the satisfaction for us is about it clicking into place for you as it happens, you see. The real fun part's going to be watching the manifestations that occur to you in the days that follow, because your vortex is pregnant, and the gestation period was just hurried up by the preparation of the vortex in the readiness for the manifestations to flow to you, you see. So that was just our way of saying that most of what you learned today is going to be punctuated by real life experience, which is the only place that true knowing comes from. This day was just so many words. It's life experience that brings you the knowing, yeah?
True.
Something more?
Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you.